let's do some state streaks, shall we? See what's up. Voted downtown's best breakfast, Cleveland hotspot. I wonder, oh wonder, are we in Cleveland? I just want to see something else. There's no reason anything other Dominions in multiple states, Pat. There's a guitar. This is Cleveland. It's Ohio. Hey, look at that. It's Cleveland. Come on down to Cleveland town, everybody. Come and look at both of our buildings. Anyway. But yeah, would people be down for Baldur's Gate? I'm phrasing it this way. I'm getting Baldur's Gate and playing Baldur's Gate no matter what. Would y'all be interested in Baldur's Gate streams? That is more so what I'm asking. Hype, cool. I had a feeling. I just wanted to make sure. Because the Spider-Man streams over the weekend were 100% for me. I'm just like, I'm going to play Spider-Man. Because I can. And probably play a little bit more whenever. But yeah, we'll get it. We'll make it its own streams after I beat the puzzle games, as well as like our after trivia. Like we'll just play it for a few hours as kind of like, because it's, full disclosure, and a lot of streamers do this. There is the website How Long to Beat. I think we're in Vermont, because that's a Vermont plate. There's the website How Long to Beat, which gives you the average of how long it should take you to beat a game. And as of right now, the average for the main story for Baldur's Gate 3 is 55 hours. So that'll be a good chunk of content for a while. So that's why I'm like, we can throw it in after trivias instead of Fruit Game. We just do some late night Baldur and we do our own Baldur's Gate streams. And just kind of have that exist on the channel for a few months. Because we can. In addition to having streams devoted to other games and stuff too. Does this make sense, or am I going too absurd? I'm pretty sure this is just Vermont. I'm just going. We're gonna be bold. Hey, we were right. Because I like puzzle games too. Batesville Fire Department. And that's why I want to do more puzzle games too. And there's Sonic. Everyone get your corn dogs. 870. I should know 870 by now. I don't. Probably like Iowa or some shit. Okay, what do we got over here? 30. Yeah, I got the slim version of the PS5. Those fuckers are still big. Like that's like it's almost as big as my PC. Which is kind of ridiculous. But anyway. Vaporwave, Maven, whatever, that is not me at all. I'm sorry, where's Gas 184? When was this photo taken and where? I'm sorry, when? Whomst? Eagle Mountain Center. We must go to the Eagle Mountain. They have gas for under $2. We ride at dawn. Blah, you fools. Anyway. Oh, Hawkman, guess what entirely overly long series of movies is now on Amazon Prime? Like, guess what? The first 9 movies of a certain franchise are on Prime now. Yep. I'm tempted. I'm tempted to break it early because I can do it on stream. Just have 2 weeks where we do 2 streams. We just have the normal stream, and then at night we just watch Fast and the Furious for 2 weeks during the week. That's basically do what we did with Twilight, but Fast and Furious. Yeah, no. Oh, it's Arkansas. I'll go back and. Arkansas has buck 89 gas. I don't know how long they're gonna stay though, so that's why I would like it would be like a thing where it's like we would just watch it pretty much every night for 2 weeks that wasn't trivia nights. Because I don't think it's gonna be up for 2 months, so we can't necessarily. It's Texas. I see the outline. So 870 is Arkansas. Also, I made the webcam slightly bigger. Is it too big now, or is it okay? Because I just wanted to make. I felt like the camera was slightly too small in the game stream. Genesee. Oh fuck, where's Genesee? Is that New York? Is the camera too big, or is it one of those things where like you didn't notice it until I said it? Which is probably the ideal reaction. 585. Didn't notice. Perfect. That's what I. Honestly, that's kind of what I was hoping. I did it more so just for like editing purposes after the fact. It is New York. Just if I want to do clips, because I'm trying to make more. Like, there's a new clip on the YouTube Shorts today. There'll be one Wednesday as well. Today's is from this weekend streams. Wednesdays, I finally edited the damn Mothman Country Road song into a TikTok, because Twitch lets you do vertical videos now. So that exists. That's gonna go live on Wednesday. But yeah, basically, it's because of that tool, I made this slightly bigger so it'd be easier to clip and do stuff. Springs, waste system. This is Colorado Springs. Is this Colorado Springs? I see a mountain and I saw the word Springs. Doo-doo-doo. That's, oh, or it might be Saratoga Springs, because that was a New York plate. But also that could have been someone out of town. So who's to say? What else do we get? I'm sticking by my thought that this is Colorado Springs. Ace Paint Liquor. Honestly, if I see something involving lower... Honestly, if it's Colorado Springs, there's going to be one of my favorite names ever. The Gas and Grass. Because it's Colorado and everything's legal. There are gas station convenience stores, very simply called Gas and Grass in Colorado Springs, where you can fill up your car with gas and then buy some grass and go home. It is one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my life. And quite frankly, I hope we see one, because literally we drove from Virginia to Colorado Springs. And that's once we got into the city proper, like once you get past the Olympic training venue, because that, if you didn't know, Colorado Springs is where the Olympic training venue is for the United States, because they do altitude training. Which makes sense. Once you get past that and all the Air Force stuff, a whole bunch of weed. Like, this has to be Colorado Springs, but also I have not seen anything that proves it. And I'm not seeing anything that I saw when I was there, because I've been there twice, because I almost moved there. And so like I have a half idea of what it looks like, and this kind of feels like it. but also not enough to have any idea. So I'm just looking for something that I might, you know, recognize. What that is, I don't know right now. High Point Roofing, there's mountains. Like, this has. I'm just looking for something. Character 719. Metro, that doesn't do any good. We're gonna keep Colorado highlighted because I'm pretty sure this is where we are. If not, it's one of those other states in that area. Hola Tones, hope you're doing well. Happy Monday. I hope you had a good holiday weekend if you celebrated. Once again, I would say 90% that this is Colorado, but also I don't know the Colorado Springs area code. Pretty sure that's a Colorado plate too. Screw it. Hey, look, it was Colorado Springs. I was right. Is that close to anything I would have recognized? Oh, if I just gone a little bit further. I think I would have recognized that. Anyway. We did the thing. We did good. Harlowtown Roundup. Speaking of Harlows, you'll be moving in the winter. Oh, that's a power move to Colorado in the winter. Having said that, it's a beautiful state. If you don't mind me asking, you obviously do not have to answer this if you don't want to. What part of the state are you moving to? Oh, moving back? Gotcha. Well, what part are you moving back to? Once again, if you don't want to answer that, you know, on an internet setting, you don't have to. Grand Junction? Oh, cool. Like I said earlier, I almost moved to Colorado Springs. 406 is Montana? Do. I do not know. 406, I want it. It's Montana or Idaho, and I know that sounds silly. I always mix those two up. But hopefully we can find something that'll tell us. But yeah, if you're moving back, you at least know what you're prepped for. If this was like it's not as scary as like moving to somewhere that's notoriously cold in the winter for the first time. If it's something that you've been to and you kind of have an idea of what to expect, it is Montana. That I get. It was like when I almost moved. That being said, my work schedule will be less focused, so now I won't be able to watch anything. Hey! You always have the VODs. And I'm trying to do more YouTube content as well. So like I'm gonna try and edit these to be more for the YouTube and whatever. GeoCast, thank you for that follow. Appreciate you. Or sorry, Kurok Azrael probably is probably closer to what that was. Anyway, thank you. The YouTube. I'm trying to make more content for YouTube. Case in point, the shorts going up this week. So you'll have options, but also I fully understand. I know, to quote the poets, Blink-182, work sucks. I know. It's the only song I still say the lyric to when I hear it played at a wedding. It's only a half joke, in the sense that it's not. I just power through this. But we're also trying to add more streams. So if you ever wanted to just hang out, you know, I do not sing Abby. Don't you slander me in my own chat. Hello. Would you prefer Kurok, Azrael, some combination of the two, something different? If I'm saying it completely wrong, yell at me. But welcome in. You don't mind? Fantastic. Oh, welcome in. Welcome to our State Streaks Mondays. I am lost. I have goofed. I'm at this point so stuck in the suburbs, I'm looking for Ben Folds. That is a raft. Yeah, you can help. Absolutely. Thank you for asking. So basically, my rule for State Streaks is I treat this like a team game. Here, oh, go back. If you see something that I completely miss, you're more than welcome to make fun of me. Not make fun of, but like point out, hey, Pat, you know that sign said the actual name, right? And I would be like, no, I did not. Thank you for pointing that out to me. That being said, a lot of times when chat helps, I still go on and look. After we know, just because I like to learn about the surroundings. So if I ever get something and someone who knows it more than me isn't here the next time, I get an idea. Yeah, what Tone said. I've jokingly started calling this a podcast. Because we just chill and vibe and just chat about things. 208 is Idaho? Hey, it is. Case in point. I almost missed the word Idaho. I was so focused on the 208, I forgot the Idaho part. But yeah, thank you for asking. I always appreciate when someone new asks. But yeah, with State Streaks, it's a team game. If you see something, or if I audibly go, like for Arkansas a few states ago, it was like, I don't know what 870 is. If you happen to know that 870 is Arkansas, feel free to share. Totally fair. I get to learn, and that's the most important thing. Luxury accommodations, wedding, dancing, Bear Lodge, Apple Valley. Do you like apples? Arkansas, Arkansas. 511. Tuckaleechee Caverns, let's say Townsend, Tennessee. Okay, so that's Townsend, Tennessee. Now, do we think we're in Tennessee for sure? Oh, I guess we should figure out where Townsend is in Tennessee. This looks closer to Eastern. But anyway, once again, welcome in, Kurok. Hope you're having a good Monday. If you celebrated, I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. And if you didn't celebrate, I just hope you had a good Thursday. Pretty sure it's Tennessee. That's a Jehovah's Witness. That's whatever. I mean, as long as it's not like a border, I feel like we're pretty confidently okay. Because it's definitely Appalachia. I feel like that is confidently accurate. You know? I don't think anyone's going to argue that. I just want to see something that tells me outside of that sign. I always get kind of worried when I see something where it's like Misty River. I'm paranoid about this one because this could be near Big Stone Gap. You know? But also it's letting us in the gas station. 706, that's, I believe, Tennessee. Do you have lottery? I can't tell what that is. I feel fairly okay if we were to send it. Okay, that's this. It has to be. If it's not, oh, I was looking at the complete wrong. Okay, well, regardless. that was more inward to the state than I thought it would be. Blue dragon. I'm sorry, your mascot's a blue dragon? What in the D&D table named your high school mascot? Because that is awesome. Hutchinson, Kansas. If there's a Blue Dragon High School in Kansas, that rules. But good to know there's a Hutchinson, Kansas. It said state fairgrounds were this way. Richard E. Smith Cosmo. There's space. Space. Share the love. I'm still not over the fact that there was a Blue Dragon High School, or that's the mascot of the high school. Still, that fucking rules. This way. We'll highlight Kansas just for the sake of having it, so if I lose track of time, it's still highlighted. No front plates. Actually, let's go back. That's just an RV bus. Fun fact, I almost got stuck in Kansas. Well, it wasn't fun, but just random anecdote. We were traveling back, and how was your Thanksgiving? It was good. It was chill. We don't do traditional dinners anymore because all of us don't, we don't really care for turkey leftovers. We don't dislike turkey, but we don't really want the 3 to 4 days of leftovers. So we do like a little mini steak dinner. So I did some cast iron searing for some ribeyes for the family. Which I'm always 620, if you know 620. So I'm always happy to get a ribeye. Is low tier ribeye. So here's the thing. As part of my current, and when I say diet, I don't mean like losing weight diet. I'm just talking about what I eat now. I eat turkey meatballs every Tuesday and Thursday. So also for me, I'm just kind of like I have turkey in some form twice a week. That was Rachel's Vineyard, by the way. So it is what it is. Speaking of it, sourdough turkey bacon ranch at Spangles. I don't know what Spangles is, but it looks fun. So we did ribeyes, and then we did like a cheesy broccoli casserole, which was really tasty. So that was pretty much it. I do love it. Like, basically, like that was the big treat. Was just like, hey, we got ribeyes. We just do it. We do the French bistro technique, where I just do butter and just puts herbs in it and just butter baste it in the pan. I don't reverse sear or anything like that. I just cook it all in a cast iron pan because I think it tastes the best. Son is Southern Kansas. Let's go. Oh, there we go. Then we are in Hutchinson, Kansas. Good early call. There we go. So in the middle of Kansas is a blue dragon. Roll for initiative. But yeah, other than that, I decided to do the you know, like when you try to you reward yourself with gifts and whatever, because in your brain you're like, hey, you deserve something because you've done the thing. So like for my big thing for dropping weight was like, I'm gonna buy a PS5, and so that's why I have a PS5 now. That's how I justified it in my brain. So that was the other part of my Thanksgiving, is I got a PS5, so that's pretty chill too. Turkey meatballs are pretty good. I'm not crazy about other forms of turkey. It seems like great value. I will say this. I love a giant turkey leg. I don't know if it's because I'm a Virginia Tech fan, and that's part of the ironically part of the tailgating. Wisconsin Dells. I would assume the Wisconsin Dells are in fact in Wisconsin, but let's go see if we can find a county sign or a route sign. Both of those are pretty definitive for Wisconsin. I think you can do more with chicken just because of the size difference. Case in point, I eat a lot of chicken as well. But no, it was good. It was good. It was fun. It was chill. Yeah, we eat the mascot. We do in fact eat the mascot. 608. I would assume the Wisconsin Dells are in RIP. Hey. They weren't terrible this year. That's all that matters. Virginia going briefly into sports. Tech's going to a bowl game this year. That's all that matters. It is Madison? Oh, there you go. Well, then I feel better about I could have sent it a while ago. Why does this just look like Churchill? It's not. Portland! This is probably Maine? Based on the style of houses, more so than Oregon, but let's go find a speed limit sign. Or something that says 207. Portland. This has to be fucking Maine. This has to be Maine. It says speed limit. I know not all speed limit signs in the state of Oregon only say the word speed. We've gotten screwed by that before, but also this looks more like New England than it does the Pacific Northwest. Having said that, I'm gonna go find something that says Maine on it. Like that. I still love it the one time it dropped us at the Bean Boot. That made me happy. I like when we get dropped at the dumb things and the best things possible. Okay, so we're in the western half of the country because giant ass mountain. I should go back. It's not gonna be. Keep going. But how was yours, Stones? Was yours? Did you have a chill Thanksgiving? Valley Crest Elementary. Fine. Become a sub. What if I want to become a dummy? Wow. Thank you. West Valley City. Centennial Park. This is gonna be Utah, isn't it? Pretty chill, pretty far from so it's just me went camping. Ooh, camping's fun though. Says the person who hasn't been camping in a very long time, but I like camping. At least I think I do. That could have changed by now. I don't know. Hey, look, we got a Chili's and a Spirit Halloween. Let's go. Chili's and a Spirit Halloween. This is a fun drop.
And I feel God in this Chili's tonight.
Thank you, Hawk Meg, for letting me know that God is in this Chili's tonight. Our we needs Party City. Ooh, that's a good call. We do need a Party City. We got a Wally World. There's that. Oh, I mean, Chick-fil-A is not as regional as a hint anymore. It used to be just southeast, but now Chick-fil-A is kind of everywhere. Got a Raisin Cane. Alpine, so I feel like that kind of, well, I mean, there's a lot of places that call things Alpine. See, this helps more. Carl's Jr., we're definitely, I mean, we already kind of knew western half of the country. Who wants to bet that SLCC is Salt Lake City Community? That's just hearsay because it's just the acronym, but I feel like that's another one for, that's an old Burger King logo. I guess that's the new old Burger King logo. Yep, I saw the beehive. It is Utah plates. Well, there's a beehive right there, so that works too. It was, in fact, Salt Lake City. Salt Lake City. Hey, we're in New Hampshire. Beers. Oh, I love a quick, easy New Hampshire drop. 360. Ah, I always suck at the 360. 360 is Washington. 360 is Western Washington, right? Like Seattle? I want to say that my brain remembered that. But I'm not. I'm too paranoid to hit send right off the bat. I'm Seattle area? Okay. Is indeed Washington. Hey, that's all the things I needed to hear. I got 2 people telling me I was right. Let's go. See, sometimes I remember things. Memorial Bridge. Is there? I mean, this is in my brain. I narrowed it down, but like, this could be like 6 states right now. I don't know why this is being such a butthead to move in. There we go. Lower traffic, keep right. Yeah, sure. $844. We don't always trust vans, but that's good to see. I don't know what 844 is, but it's good to see a area code, or an area code, I guess, to be grammatically correct. But when has that ever stopped me before from talking? Clendenin? I have no idea what that is. And that wasn't a shield that helps me, so, balls. Oh, wait, we can do the smart thing, though, or if that means if there is an exit coming up, maybe get away with getting off on the exit and seeing what highway it is. We have time to pull this off. Elk River Trail. We just got to get to it quickly, because it's a mile away. We got a 24-hour 7-Eleven wherever we are. Clendon is West Virginia. Ah, my West Virginia senses have failed me. Usually I can just tell from vibe. We'll highlight it, and then we'll get to the exit, and then we'll see that it's one of the highways, and we'll send it. Feel the Mothman vibe. See, I should have uploaded the Mothman video today and not Wednesday, and then that he would have found me. And also 304. Not like I said, life is a highway. I don't have enough auto tune to make that sound accurate. We got another probably western drop because of how close we are to the mountains like that. That's no. No. No, 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 no. Thank you for the posture check. What the hell are you doing, Utah? From 184 to 519. That too. It's the clowns, man. The clowns, they're scary. Got a Jiffy Lube and a McDonald's. Northern State because of that 773 in the background. Is that sure? Not the red balloons. Why do I want to say 773 is Jersey? When it's probably like Long Island or something. CTA, Connecticut? No, Chicago. No, I'm gonna stop saying things. It is Chicago? Okay. Big City Optical. That would make sense with that. Let's go find that damn flag. Andersonville. Find the bean. That's one of the drops that we haven't gotten somehow. Is we haven't gotten a bean drop ever. And we've been doing this for well over a year now, so I guess it's kind of surprising. Dream Food Market. Illinois plates. It's Chicago. I'm just trying to see. At this point, I'm just trying for a side mission to try to find the flag. That damn flag. And if we don't, that's fine. Close enough. It wasn't, but close enough. Keep going. Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, da 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 da, Christmas tree. All right. I saw Ohio. No, yeah, that's Ohio. Oh, Cincinnati. Let's go. This is my thing when I say this is West Virginia vibes to me. So I see yellow plates, so this might actually be Alaska vibes. I do see the Alaskan flag. Oh, that's more southern. We don't get Juneau too often. We usually get Anchorage. Thank you for the bully state emo. Hey, when did we get to 20? Thank you also, Hawkmeg, for the bully. Neat. But yeah, on this, I think was it this month's general trivia? I asked about the Alaskan state flag, about what constellation was on it. So that's the only reason it's fresh in my mind about what it looks like. Because as people who've been here before will know, I do not the best at recognizing state flags, unless they're very kind and just say on the state what they are. 580 for that moving truck out of Flavortown, or have a pick of George Washington. True. Yeah, or Ursa Major, not just the Big Dipper, but Ursa Major. Easy go. Is this just Kentucky? Wait, 570. Is this Southern Indiana? Or the Maryland flag? The Maryland flag is just. I still would love to hear the person who designed the Maryland flag, what their thought process was. It's unique. That's for sure. I always look for state lottery signs at gas stations. I do sometimes when I remember, because that is a good thing to do, Pliny. Also, welcome in, Pliny. I will sometimes fall out of the habit of doing so. Go this way. Go back this way. It is special. Fort Sill closed, etc. Hopefully that means there's something this way. This is just for Fort Sill. Nope. This feels like we're close to something in terms of like significance. I'm gonna keep going this way. And I could be very wrong about that. 580 is in fact the area code, so that is accurate. We've seen that twice now, so I feel fairly okay in thinking that that is in fact where we are. Lawton, I believe is the name of the town. I would assume based on its status as being the word. Oh, it's Kansas. No, that's not Kansas. Sorry, nope. Retract that. I thought that was the sunflower shield. It was not. It was not. That was a quick retraction. JD's Hideaway, where you can throw axes. Has anyone here done the axe throwing thing? I've always felt like I look like someone who should. And I feel like it would, to be fair, I feel like it would be a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong. I guess if you know where Fort Sill is, then you're in a decent spot. Rogers Lane. Has anyone out there actually done, have anyone in chat, have you all done axe throwing? Was it fun? Was it confusing? How tough is it to actually at Ren Fair? I think I did it once at like the Klondike Derby when I was in Boy Scouts. Your axes didn't stick? Oh no. Why do I feel like this is actually Texas? Oh, it's Oklahoma. It was the opposite of Texas. It was Oklahoma. Nor did my knives, but the throwing star is spiking on sides. Oh, that's fun. You gotta love the Ren Fair where it lets you get giant margaritas and then throw sharp things at wooden objects. Where else but the Ren Fair? Ren Fair was fun this year. I enjoyed it. U.S. Congress, I don't know who you are, so you didn't win. Or I just don't pay attention. You have anything on you? Nope, just when your services are. Look, 1 out of 100, the church sign has the full address on it. This was not one of those times. You actually hit your own throwing star twice, meaning I was not accurate to the accurate try. You were just, hey, consistency's good. New Britain, experience the new. Connecticut. Visit NBCT. Hello, CT. How are you? Hello? National Museum of American Jewish History. I would assume this is the district. Or, hear me out. Hear me out. We might be in Philadelphia. I know this seems out of left field to suggest, but I think we're in Philly. We should probably look around for Bryce Harper just to make sure. Kidding, I'm not gonna work. It's Philly. It's absolutely Philly. And now we're in the middle, damn nowhere. At least I suppose I understood that reference. I both understood and liked that reference. Okay, well that looks bad, so let's go east. Sports. Honestly, fair, valid, and accurate. I want to say this is South Dakota. Or North Dakota. It's a Dakota, which we, once again, for anyone new, we believe in one Dakota. North and South no more. Give me one Dakota solely for the reason that it makes GeoGuessr easier. That's it. No other reason. I just want it to be easier. Thank you for that one Dakota sign. That is... I really should make a one Dakota shirt at this point. Watch this be like not bad at all now. Laramie. Oh, we're in Wyoming. Case in point. Watch it not be Dakota, and then the word Laramie pops up. Tuttle House, Pine Hill, Apartments, Cabin. There's a Popeye's Chicken. Let's go. Final Destination. Oh god, that's actually terrible. Why is it slanted? No, that's scarier than the clown. No, 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 no. All right, we have flags. Welcome to another edition of Pat Doesn't Know State Flags. Better accuracy? Yeah, no. That's a big ol' nope. Can it be windier? Can I ask for a wind? No? Okay. Priority 1 bank. Wards, what's that say? City of Collins. Go a little bit further. Does it have a state? Mississippi! Saw a Confederate flag on the flag. Well, that also would have, if the word Mississippi hadn't been on that sign, that would have done it. Despite them having a new state flag. But there we go. Here we go. Yeah, it's like a magnolia flower, right? I know it's a flower, but so I might be getting the specific flower. It's like a magnolia flower, right? 704, 704, 704, 704. North Carolina. Nope, that's incorporated. Magnolia. Hey, I remembered a flower. Yeah, the new flag is cool. It's good, not at all living in the past. $704. I feel like I should know 704. I don't know why. I just feel like I should. All right. As we're rolling through, does anyone have anything fun that they're looking forward to or planned this week? Anything new or different? Feels slightly southern? Yeah, I can get that vibe. That's honestly, because there is a southern Virginia area code that I don't know, and I'm trying to remember if it's 704 or not. Because this does feel border towny for. I would lean North Carolina because I haven't seen any front plates. 803, that unfortunately is the worser option of South Carolina. Let's go find another 803. Because I know 803. 803 is that, but I also saw a different. Oh, there you go. There you go. Let's get out of here. It is. I was right in that it was a border. Okay, move on. For anyone new, we have a long-running, mostly joking beef with the entire state of South Carolina. Not the people who live there. They're fine. Just the state itself. The actual geographical state area, I have beef with. Not the people of. I always have to preface that. The people of South Carolina, they're fine. Where this screen? Here we go. City of Westbrook, seal of 19, but it doesn't tell us where we are. I know WB Mason's like a nationwide thing, but it just makes me think of New England. South Carolinian. Have I? I had to have. I've had to have. I met people. A lot of people in my high school went to not Southern. That's the wrong thing. Went to South Carolina. Went to USC. So I know people who spent time there. And on the plane that I got super messed up when I had to stay the night in a really sketchy hotel. It might actually be Massachusetts because it's I believe because of that highway sign. There was a dude in a South Carolina hoodie on that, so maybe it's cursed and doesn't like me. Right now, my gut is Massachusetts. Go back a little bit more. Or Maine. Oh, it's to the Maine Turnpike, though. We'll keep Maine highlighted because the word Maine was on it. I would assume this might be a bad assumption. But you wouldn't see that name of that highway outside of Maine. Maine does have numbers like that. We have not seen an area code yet, so that is part of it. So maybe we are in the 207. And we have been heading south for most of this, so we know that we didn't enter the state this way, so because there's not going to start us in Canada on state streaks. And if it does, that's a new thing, and that's mean. But no, I've met some people from South Carolina. They're nice. Also, would you call states like Virginia, North Carolina shallow as opposed to the deep south? Honestly, they're mid-Atlantic. Like, I refer to Virginia more so as like a mid-Atlantic state than I do the South. Granted, obviously we were the capital of the Confederacy, and my high school mascot was a Confederate soldier. That's not a joke. So we are still Southern. Entering port. Okay, yeah. But yeah, shallow South's not a bad way to describe it. We're definitely more. There's a reason Virginia gets grouped into mid-Atlantic whenever you see regions, whenever they do stuff like that compared to other stuff. Can't tell what that says. I do like shallow South though. I like that a lot, and I'm going to steal that and give you credit. Don't worry, I'll give you credit. 617. Jersey? Is that 617? And it's getting shallower as the line drops. It pretty much, yeah. Because yeah, like Hawkman said, you have to factor in Northern Virginia. Because Northern Virginia is not the South. Southwest Virginia is the South. So like we're like the ultimate hybrid state where it's a little bit of in the shallow. The best I can do. Natick. This is another. This is Massachusetts, I think. Like we're gonna be like right here. It's near Foxborough. Where's Waltham? I feel like fairly confident, and if we sent screw it, I'm sending it. Oh, it's definitely way farther north than I thought it was gonna be, but it counts. We got a Wally World in the mountains. You have a school there, Waltham? Nice. Well, hopefully nice. I don't know. They could be mean. I don't know these things. Dottie! This screams like Rancho Cucamonga, California to me. I don't think it is. It just screams it. I would like to go here. Thank you. Lodging, Gold Dust West Hotel, Carson City. Right? Yeah, Carson City. Let's go verify Nevada. But this makes sense. This very much makes sense to be a Nevada drop. Because if we're heading... I think we're just in Carson City. You know? I'm trying to get... There we go. $5.85. It's Carson. Yep. Alrighty, we've been going for about an hour, a little bit over an hour. And so we'll do our first break after this one. So either we'll stop at 30 or we got to start a new one. But we are going to do our first break of the day after this drop. So thank you all for hanging out today. I hope you're having a fun time. Thank you for the follows and stuff too. And thank you for the resubs already. Y'all are awesome. I want that PBR sign. Let's do. Hope you're having a great Monday, and thank you for choosing to spend part of it here, hanging out, playing State Streaks with me. If you are new, we do this every Monday at noon Eastern. We can go for like 3 hours or so. Hey, we just vibe and chat while figuring out where the hell we are. So if that sounds fun, feel free to drop a follow. We also variety stream. We do there's trivia nights. We're adding more puzzle games. We're going to do a lot of Baldur's Gate in the next month. Probably start of the year is when we're doing Baldur's Gate, because I have to get through a little bit of a back catalog. But soon, TM, soon. That is Wisconsin. Nito Berito. Oh. Emergency snow, blah, blah, blah. That was no parking sign. That's what I was trying to catch. 605. There it is. Now it's a Dakota. This time it actually was, in fact, a Dakota. Nothing there. We are in the district. Nope, not Virginia. The district. This is just Twin Peaks. This is the beginning of either Twin Peaks or Alan Wake 2. I'll let y'all decide. But it's one of those two things. Which in reality probably means we're in like Wisconsin. Or not Wisconsin. Probably means like we're in like Alaska or something, because it doesn't not look like Alaska right now. Let's be honest with ourselves. Also being very weird. Graphics are good enough for Alan Wake 2. Fair enough. Is it for people who have been to these streams live, are those games you think I would enjoy? I remember not having the patience for the first one, but also I was younger and didn't have as good of a it's Alaska, by the way, with the word Alaska. Hey, we're near Fairbanks. But I like Twin Peaks, and I like weird shit. And that feels like 571. That feels like it would be kind of fill that idea. I don't know. I don't know if I elocuted what I meant there at all. Okay, we got a Safeway. I saw Loudon, but that's not 571. I don't. 703. So it is that Loudon. Speaking of parts of Virginia that aren't the South, just to bring that conversation back to it, I'm pretty sure I'm not mistaken in thinking that we do have. That's the 571 is throwing me. But that's also the Virginia. It's Well, at least we got a Virginia drop. This is some Utah looking shit right here. This is pretty though. I do like this. Hey, remember when I said this was some Utah looking shit? It was Boulder, Utah. Utah, having driven through Utah before, Utah is a very pretty state to drive through. I will absolutely say that. You get fun stuff like that. Hey, we got another Virginia drop. That's our adopt a highway sign. I don't know. I'm gonna figure out where. What part of the state are we in, and why do I feel like we're near Roanoke? Oak level. But this is 100% Virginia. I will say, because that was the adopt a highway sign for the state. Berry Stone Park. Oh, that's where we are. Okay, cool. Like I said, we were... Southern Virginia was the vibe there, is what I was trying to express when I said that. Go a little bit. Oh, that didn't help. Help me a little bit better. Middleton, New York? Is that what that is? I can't tell what that is. Damn. I know there is. I don't know. We're going to keep going, though. And hope that we find something more useful than that was just ever so slightly out of place, and that's a little annoying. But hey, what are you going to do? I think that was an NY. Could have been like an MT, though, and this is secretly Montana, which I don't think is true because this doesn't look like Montana. At least not right now. But we're going to keep going and figure out just where we are. Fitchburg. We are in Fitchburg. Mayor McGraw, City Hall Police. La Petite Académie. That's what that said. Gordon Flash, I don't know what that is. Do we have anything useful? And to be fair, that van could have also been not true because vans leave states and trucks and vans lie. We've established this. That is a long-running truth of this, is that cars lie. Did I say wrong way? No, speak. Wisconsin's the rainbow? Or is it... Is Wisconsin the adopt a highway that's the rainbow? I want to say that's because we haven't seen one in forever. Let's find like a county sign real quick, hopefully. A county or a route sign, because they do the letters. Like there's enough where it's the county sign or a route sign, two different things. I want to say the adopt a highway in Wisconsin was the rainbow. As always, could be very wrong about that. Hindu temple in Cork. Oh, that's cool. I found you don't see those too often. Of Wisconsin. There you go. It's pretty wherever we are. It's giving Washington. Big fork. There also a big. Is there a big plate and a big spoon and a big knife? I stand by that joke. Does Bigfoot need a big fork? I'm not letting this go. Watch this end up being like Maine instead. Could be Oregon. Am I in the correct field in the sense where I feel like this is a Pacific Northwest drop? Yellow Bay State Park, Biological Station. Montana! Alright, so not fully Pacific Northwest, but adjacent. I mean, I said Montana. I don't know why I kept looking. Oh, see, it's a lake. So you see a landlocked state and you don't think that there's going to be this. This is Alaska. Like this is Alaska. It's a dirt road with a bunch of trees. We're gonna keep looking just to make this definite, but if this isn't Alaska, what are we doing here? And now it's Alaska. Just it's a dirt road with pine trees. It's Alaska. Not to pigeonhole the state into one stereotype, but we're gonna call a rose here. Thank you for the bully. Also, I hope everyone knows that anytime I say dirt roads in relation to Alaska, my brain autofills in Bo Burnham's going cold beer. Like that is important for me to add. But my brain goes, here's dirt roads, cold beer. 252. That is a 2, a 5, a 2. Roanoke Reality Team. I don't believe it's that Roanoke, so Roanoke Island for North Carolina? So other Roanoke that isn't Virginia? Because they're not 252, that's 540. And I want to say 252 is a Carolina one. You really would think I would know North Carolina area codes better than I do, knowing the amount of people I've met from North Carolina. But here we are. And I don't. West End Baptist Church. This is not the West End of Virginia. Thank you very much. How dare you? How dare you invoke Richmond? I'm kidding. There are multiple West Ends. There's the one in London, for example. 252, I want to say is Carolina. Williamston, Windsor, Plymouth. GFL, I know is regional. I think is regional. I know that we have it in Virginia, and I think North Carolina has it as well. Martin Community College. There we go. There, it's what I was looking for. Not the tree. NC Community Colleges. That is what I was looking for. So I was right. It was the other Roanoke. Fake Roanoke, if you will. To be fair, they are the one with the American Horror Story season based in it. Not Virginia, but also that's Ryan Murphy's problem, not mine. Ryan Murphy has a lot of problems. I'm not going to make that the only. My brain goes to Nevada with these weird ass trees, but also mountain in the background. I don't know if that's just me missing a more obvious hint. Maybe not. I'm confused now. This is a confusing drop. No, it's not Nevada. You're getting more Cali vibes? That's honestly fair. That makes more sense than what I said. I'll be honest with you. Hello? 909. Don't know that one. See any information in terms of that. There are front plates. It does kind of look like a Cali plate, doesn't it? You're thinking like mid-cal? Like not necessarily NorCal or SoCal, but like a mid-cal drop? I mean, if we get to a highway, it'll be useful. $909. There's a Dollar Tree. Let's go here. Mid-southernish. I get, yeah, like closer, like Bakersfield is what when I said mid, I was thinking like Bakersfield, which is just the worst city to drive through. And I don't believe that's hyperbole. It is genuinely one of the worst things to drive through. Because you'll know, it's about midway between San Francisco and Los Angeles. And you'll know that you're driving and you've hit halfway because Bakersfield is the most, in terms of air quality, polluted city in this country. Because of the sheer amount of cows that they have, you can smell the methane. Even if your windows are rolled all the way up and sealed, you can smell the methane in Bakersfield. Yes, ew is the correct response. It literally, to put it in the most, not intentionally, but there is no polite way, it smells like cow poop. The entirety of Bakersfield smells like cow poop. That's the most polite way I can say that. This has to be. It's California or Nevada. I agree where it's California vibes. 909, I feel like I should know. I don't. Highlight it. I know this could also sneaky be Southern Arizona, but I'm not sure. I'm just driving closer to the mountain in hopes that we see something. No credit needed, blah, blah, blah. Wheel alignments. I don't see anything in regards to state inspection, so that doesn't help me. They also don't do smog, which is interesting. That's a big California thing, is the smog check. The other side of that. Okay, I mean, the Hollywood sign on them seems like a fairly decent call. I would assume you don't invoke Hollywood outside of California for your billboard lawyers. I could be wrong. But California is continually feeling like the safe choice. I'm going to run out the clock for 30 seconds just to see if we can find something that's even more definitively a Cali drop. Though I feel not in danger like I have for some of these where I let it run the full 5 minutes. You know what I mean? I think this is going to be... Honestly, it could legit be Bakersfield, but it might be Santa Barbara. It might just be Sylmar. I don't think it's LA proper. Oh, it was more east. Where was that? Riverside, San Bernardino. Where's West Covina? How close to West Covina were we? That'd be the funnier thing. Okay, so we were past Rancho Cucamonga. Okay. I referenced that earlier. It popped up close enough. I'm okay with that. So it was SoCal, but it was Eastern SoCal. In the grand old place of Rancho Cucamonga, where if you're from the South and live in Los Angeles, you go there to feel home. Because that's where the Bass Pro Shop is, and they also have a Toby Keith's I Love This Bar and Grill. This is not a bit. I did not go to the Toby Keith Bar and Grill. We ate at the Bass Pro Shop like fancy civilized adults. Because for those who don't know that, you can I think isn't it like most Bass Pros have a restaurant in them now? Obviously the Pyramid has one, the one in Richmond has one, or on the outskirts of Richmond. The one in Rancho Cucamonga has one. It's actually it's not bad. Like legitimately, like it's not bad. I would eat there again. The signature thing for a lot of people is they have fried alligator as an app. It's just fried gator. Now, my joke was, I was joking saying I wish I was surprised that stream crashed. 217 or 901. It was all froze. Oh no. Yeah, I was joking saying I wished I was surprised, but at this point I was oh, I brought back the mannequin challenge. Gotcha. God, that was a time. Ooh, that'd be a good general trivia. Hear me out. Tell me if this is fair. A general trivia list. Put these internet fads / challenges in order from when they were popular, oldest to newest. Like the mannequin challenge would be in there. The Harlem Shake would be in there. Would that work? Planking. Okay. I gotta write, after this state, I'll write that down. See, this is why I say things out loud, because sometimes stuff like this happens. Pizza Man! Consuming Tide Pods? Ugh. Maybe not that one. Welcome to Newman. We're in Illinois. Okay. Newman. General trivia list. Put fads, trends in chrono order. See, that's why there's a whiteboard right there, so I can do stuff like that. Your insides are all clean. That is true. My insides have never been cleaner. The trick is you have to get the one with the no extra chemicals. I'm gonna stop there. This is all a joke. I'm gonna stop because this is the internet, and I'm gonna stop myself from making an obvious joke. I'm gonna bail because someone's gonna hear that and think I'm being serious. Exactly. I was like, I should not say this on a platform that is easily clippable and things can be taken out of context. Surprise rate, yeah. Wait, go back. Did I say to speed? That's the speed limit. I've said that forever. There are times where I definitely, the Twitch lawyers are incoming. Hey, if Twitch is actually watching, hi. Sleepy Eye and New Ulm. I drive sober for them. Okay. Drive sober because I'm not an asshole. Part of New... Okay. Riverside, Ronco. Does that say... Springfield? I can't fucking see what that is. Oklahoma? I think that said Springfield, Oklahoma. It doesn't help that it was Springfield. 507. I think 507 is an oaky one. To invoke. An old song. Adopt a highway. This might be Minnesota. What the? This might be Minnesota. No, is it? That might be Minnesota. There's Springfield. I mean, there's a Springfield everywhere. There has to be a Springfield, Minnesota. I don't think it is. I don't remember. I feel like that's the Minnesota. Adopt a highway sign. And those don't not look like Minnesota plates. I just don't know 507 off the top of my head. I don't feel bad about guessing Minnesota here. I don't feel 100%, so that's why we're going to keep looking. But also, I don't know. Like, this could be like middle north Minnesota. You know? I think that's the Minnesota Adopt a Highway sign. Plates look Minnesota. Springfield, here, boom, Springfield. And I think we started there. Yep. We literally zoomed in. If this was normal geo, we would have gotten to 5,000 there because we found exactly where we were. Okay, sometimes you just gotta believe in yourself. We did there, and we were right. 712 looks to be the area code. Does it say Iowa? Is that the Iowa flag? Does Iowa just say the word Iowa on it? Because if so, that's awesome. It does say Iowa. Yay! Let's go. Why does this look like Narrows, Virginia? It's not, but why does it look like it? Firefighters on the move. Couldn't tell you what that flag was, but if you can tell me, cool. Schools based 402 Omaha. This is Nebraska. I'm assuming this is Nebraska based on the word Omaha and nothing else. I'll highlight it. I hate that I say Omaha like Peyton Manning now. That bastard. Student transportation of Nebraska. It's Nebraska. Oh, there we go. West 52. This might be Southwest Virginia. Maybe not. It could be Mississippi. Might be Mississippi. Could be Kentucky. Estill County High School Marching Empire KMEA class. That sounds like Kentucky. Because it could be Kentucky something. That is okay, I'm leaning Kentucky. Because they have routes that go here we go. I was gonna try to look at this again, but then there's also the Kentucky Adopt a Highway sign, so there you go. That was close to Richmond, Kentucky. We find ourselves at a crossroads yet again. Let's look for Crowley. Oh, here we go. It magically got better. A lot of corn. Could be Ohio. Because corn. Who's to say? No front plates on that car. Could I have looked back and said, look at the back car? Yes. Did I? No. We will continue traveling east because this is the way that the good camera quality took us, and so, excuse me, pardon me, that's what we're doing. This is giving some South vibes. Maybe Midwest vibes as well. I don't know. It might be giving more so Midwest vibes. You know? Thank goodness for them putting that on a trash can. That was not 100% on anything there. Okay, what are you? Rest area. Can you get more details about the YouTube channel you're talking about? That exclamation point YT. I believe it's also in the About Me. There's a link to it. I do have a YouTube channel. I just kind of forget that I have one. Case in point, the last big upload was in January, but I am trying to get better about uploading. So what I want to start doing... Hey, there it is. That is the last upload from January. But what I want to start doing is basically Batesville we had earlier. That was Arkansas. Let's see if it's the same one. Basically, what I want to start doing is doing an edit of Monday streams. Where I basically just condense it down to just the GeoGuessr part, so no before, no after. But it will be like a 2.5, 3-ish, depending on what day it is, length in terms of YouTube video. But I just want to do like a quick, basically upload a quick edit the day after. Like I'm going to try and edit today's and upload it for tomorrow. So that way, if you miss a Monday and you don't want to go on Twitch, I am going to start doing a YouTube. I appreciate that. I'm also trying to get better about uploading clips. Like today we uploaded, I uploaded the clip for me playing Spider-Man over the weekend. There's a Geo clip, University of Mississippi. That'll do it. Stuff like that, and then maybe some YouTube specific content, like play some games that are like necessarily like not long enough to make a stream out of, but I still want to play. So yeah, we are going to start doing more stuff. So hopefully, if you're watching this in the future, hopefully you're watching this on the YouTube channel. It might be a thing. Hopefully. But I am trying to get better about that because I also have a side spin-off cocktail channel coming. Where the channel exists, there's no content on it, so that's why I'm not overly promoting it right now. Just there is a cocktail content coming soon, called Dumb Cocktails, where that'll be mostly just short-based content, where I just make shorts and TikToks and stuff like that, and just do it under. It's just called Dumb Cocktails. It's like a yellowish logo with some font. It says it with a coupe. If you find it, go for it. There's no link for it yet. There's no command for that yet. I'm gonna wait till I have some content on it to start promoting. But if you find the Dumb Cocktails channel, feel free to subscribe to that as well. We are going to start making more bar-based content, specifically on that though. Just because I feel like I want to keep IRL and gaming stuff and this lovely GeoGuessr podcast, which is what this is now, to the YouTube with my name, and then Dumb Cocktails will just be like, it's like tongue-in-cheek persona, kind of like weird hipster drinks and stuff like that. But yeah, the main YouTube is that one. There's some old videos, some past playthroughs, etc., so on and so forth. And thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. No, that is not it. I think it's at, I think I got the URL of @dumbcocktails. Because you can do the youtube.com/ and then and whatever. I think I got the Dumb Cocktails one. I think somehow I got that. I could be wrong, and I could have not. Oh, I did? Hell yeah. Look at me getting branding. I'll put it this way. I'm never going to stream from it, but I did get this Twitch account for Dumb Cocktails too, just in case. In case this channel just goes south, I have the Dumb Cocktails account. That one, I don't follow that one. That's not going to be anything. That's just, I literally got that solely so that no one else could grab it. You know what I mean? Like how bigger name content creators like will go on to like a Bluesky or a Threads and grab their name so no one can take it. Like, we don't intend to use this, but we don't want anyone else to have it. That's what I did for Twitch with Dumb Cocktails. But there is a YouTube for Dumb Cocktails. But that'll be December, probably December. I'm probably gonna revisit the damn Ranch Nog as the first one because that is such a dumbass cocktail. So there will probably be me reenacting doing making Ranch Nog. So slightly styled, different form of content, but that's coming soon. Also, what the hell in the Wyoming or Utah are we? As we get back to this. No, not eggnog, Ranch Nog. That would be what it sounds like. And we made it last year, and I don't think I did it right. And I feel like if I did it right, it'd be better. But also, Ranch Nog is an inherently dumb thing, hence Dumb Cocktails. I think I can fix him. Anyway, just basically looking for dumb things on the internet. Not quite stealing the whole B. Dylan Hollis success model of find dumb baking recipes and make them and then react to eating them. Because I'm going to have some creative stuff for my own that I come up with as well. But I do also want to find like the dumbest cocktails online and do that as well. I got nothing on this one, by the way. I would like to get to 50. Is it wrong if I think this is Montana? Or do we think Wyoming? You think, I was gonna say, I would go Wyoming more than any. Of those two, I'd pick Wyoming. You have rocks incoming. I'm trying not to use the gotta go fast button as much anymore, just because I don't. But also, I got nothing. Other than it feels like Wyoming, so I'm gonna highlight Wyoming. Oh, da 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 da. But this drop has given us all of nothing. It's the opposite. Yeah, it's really pretty. I will say that. Whatever the drop is, it's a pretty drop. It has just been the opposite of a John Legend song, and it's given me all of nothing. Instead of all of me, it's all of no. It's none of anything. Take the wheel. Oh, that was Washington State? I wouldn't have gotten that. I wouldn't have gotten that. Damn, 49. We almost got 50. We almost got... Was there anything? Yeah, I wouldn't have gone... That's... I was closer with Montana, but even then... Damn. Damn. I guess it does. I mean, it's one of those things. It does make sense in hindsight, but also... Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I don't want to end the stream yet, as we've been going for 2 hours, and I think we can go a little more. So here's what I'm thinking. We have the 35 streaker from 2 weeks ago that we didn't get to last week because we went like 60 something last week. We did a decent one last week. Much like this. For that one, we do it where we're going to do a quick BRB, and then we continue that one. And then we'd either go until that one is done, or we hit 50. It's just awful drop. Okay, maybe not awful. Okay, stop sign up ahead. I will say the only thing that will be different from if you watch these on YouTube, I have it set up so that the VOD doesn't catch the background music. So it's going to have no background music. It's just going to be me talking and clicking and stuff like that. There's not going to be Spencerville, Indiana. Stuff like that. So I might try to find like a looping track to put underneath it. But for the first couple, until I find something I like, it is just going to be me talking with like no background music. Just so y'all know, that is not a glitch. That is more so for Tuesdays and Thursdays, for Twitch not to yell at me for copyright, if that makes sense. There we go. This seems useful. Just so y'all know. So if you do watch these, not new, new-ish. The candle on both we'll get through this state first, and I'll do a bigger video or a bigger screen. They're newer. They're both from this year. I just have been wearing long sleeves since I got the newest one with the candle at both burning at both ends. So I haven't been able to showcase it as much on stream. But thank you. That means I've been taking care of it. Because I try to take care of my tattoos. Because, you know, they're on your body forever. If you choose. No, but one of them, depending on which one you're talking about, one's like 4 months old, the other one's 1 month old. So, like I said, in the grand scheme, they are newer tattoos, and they both kind of describe my brain right now. One of them is a brain in a garbage can, and the other is a candle burning at both ends. I'm not projecting, you are. But this is also the arm that I'm gonna get the Mothman tattoo whenever I save enough for that, because I'm excited for that guy. Okay. Go back a little. Nah, it's just a wide scar. I gotta see if there's an update to this thing, because it is annoying that every time I use the fast travel, it automatically points me true north. Which is not inherently what I want. 405. 405. Oh, that's I should know 4. have no. I mean, 405 is the only. Actually, 405 might be. I want to say I think I know 405 is an Oklahoma area code. It's Oklahoma or Iowa, and I know those aren't necessarily close. They're not far apart per se. Kind of are. But I want to say 405 is an Oklahoma, is a rando Oklahoma one. And so this doesn't not look like Oklahoma, having driven on having and to be fair, that was on a van. So the van, it could be Oklahoma and the van could just be out of state. Like that's not, let's not forget that vans and things lie in this game. Free restrooms. 877 cash now? No, kidding. That's something different. Outside of that crumb that might not even be accurate, we got 405. This is another state law. Move over, slow down. That doesn't help me at all. What about you? Midwest propagation nursery. I love plants. Screw it. Jesus, take the wheel. I think it's Oklahoma, but it might be Iowa. Oh. I don't know how I remembered that one, but it counts. It counts the same. Oh, I don't know why I remembered all of a sudden in the middle that the 405 is in fact Oklahoma City. But I'll take it. I stand by my excitement for that one. Yes, a random part of Oklahoma, the capital. You know, that's random. To be fair, it is randomly dropped. I'm not wrong. Red River Supply, that is Texas, Oklahoma. Again? At least it could be. The Red River rivalry is Texas, Oklahoma. Because the Red River is the border. So it could be either 701 or it's randomly North Dakota for no reason. This is why I don't talk about sports on stream that much. Sports will get you in trouble. I don't want you playing that foosball, Bobby Boucher. It's the devil. Anyway, that's at 701. That is a North Dakota area code. Let's go verify that then. Because for some reason, it could just be someone from North Dakota who started a new business who runs business off their cell phone. That's happened before. Not with North Dakota, but with... I've gotten state drops where it's been literally the wrong area code by multiple states on a business, but it's because they like ran it off their cell phones. Because that is a thing that people do. Because why would you pay money to have a phone if you already have a cell phone? I don't know. Those are the people who don't appreciate a work-life balance. I'll say that much. Having used to work for a company where I didn't have a work phone, I had to give out my cell phone for sales. 701 is North Dakota. It sucks. There was 6 months of my life I decided that I didn't want to bartend and I wanted to try to sell cars, and I worked at CarMax for 6 months and it was terrible. Because it's a very similar, it's sales is a very similar skill set to bartending, where you listen to people's problems and you figure out what best serves their need. It's just you give them a giant car instead of a drink, which don't mix. But yeah, CarMax, you don't get your own personal work number. You have to give out your cell, and yeah, it's terrible. That's one of the main. I had someone call on Thanksgiving, and then I didn't pick up on purpose, and then I got yelled at for not answering the phone on Thanksgiving, and that's the only job I've ghosted, where I didn't even give it 2 weeks. I just said bye and just left. I didn't even give it 2 weeks. I just stopped showing up because I was never gonna use any of it for a reference. Also, tattoo tour. I forgot to say that. So yeah, this is the newest guy. It is a candle burning at both ends because self-explanatory. And then this guy I got about 4 months ago. It is a garbage can with a brain in it because I have a garbage brain. So this is the newest guy, and then this guy has been around for 4 months, and then this guy I've had for years. It's just the Bowie lightning bolt. So and then eventually, like right here, I'm getting a Mothman. I already picked out the artist. I know who locally I want to do it. They do a really good traditional style. And I've seen their work, and like their specialty is black and red tattoos. Yeah, tattoo. Oh, nice. What'd you get a tattoo of? But yeah, I found a local guy whose like specialty is red and black tattoos and like that traditional American style, which is what a lot of mine are. We are in North Dakota back to back. Let's go. Just the western half this time. Sagebrush and ankle. Nice. I love an herbal, floral, what have you. I'm gonna get something with limes tattoo just because bartender and there's lime in like everything. Loosedale Wiggins. Or Luke. Let's go this way. This is probably Kentucky again. Honestly, no, let's go this way. It's gonna be easier. But there's like, I know at least 3 tattoos that I want. It's just a matter of saving up for them because tattoos be expensive. So I want Mothman here. I think I've mentioned this before. When I used to act in LA, the last thing I did before moving back home was a play called Feeding the Moonfish. So I want to get like a traditional style moonfish on one of my forearms, just as like a, hey, never forget LA. I want to get a Celeste tattoo because Celeste absolutely rules, and it's one of my favorite games, and I want to get the feather. So there's a few things I want. Hattiesburg. Two Hattiesburgs. I know there's had a tendency in Mobile. They are addicting, though. You are correct in that. I should know this. I want to say that's Mississippi, because I want to say Hattiesburg's in Mississippi. I'll go back, because it said Mobile, though. That's what's throwing me. Is there 98, though? If 98 goes through that Hattiesburg, yeah, it does it, so it's Mississippi. Yeah, tattoos are very addicting, but I want more of them. 303, we're in Denver. Let's go verify real quick. Let's go find, if I find more than one 303, we're sending it. Hey, look at that. Aurora. Let's go this way. Some Cyber Monday. I had a few, there's one, the artist, and I just didn't have the money for it. And I didn't. In the process of trying to say, I didn't want to use the money I'm saving for the Mothman tattoo to get what was essentially a fancy flash, where a lot of the tattoo artists here locally will, sorry, LaBelle, he did they'll do like a canvas sketch as well. And so it was like, for like $250, you can get both the tattoo and the print of the sketch for $250 pre-tip. And I'm like, it's tempting. We are in Missouri. And there was one that looked like I can best explain as like a mixture of Doctor Who and Beetlejuice. See if I can find it. if I can find it real quick. But like it genuinely looked like a mix of that. So I'm seeing if they still have it. I would assume they still have it posted. Oh, wrong button. But yeah, it was this guy. So I almost, if it wasn't too, like, it's a mix of like if Doctor Who was goth. I almost goth. I legit was like, oh, I need to save for the one I really want, but like I very much want that. And I would just gotten it like on like the back of my right arm or something. But it's just such a cool tattoo. But that's who's gonna do my Mothman. That's who I haven't reached out yet, but that's who I want to do the Mothman tattoo, because they do a lot of that style and a lot of like black and red, which is, you know, Mothman. So that's where I'm at in the additional the tattoos. Basically doing a patchwork sleeves on both my arms. Plus, there's that whole joke. It's, how do I phrase this? I started it as a joke. If it ever happens, I'll do it. There is the sub goal, which is why it's an astronomically high number, what I don't expect. But I will honor it if it ever happens. Where like for 100 subs, I'll get the bathroom snack tattooed as well. Like, there's a reason it's a high number. I don't expect that to ever happen. And so that's why, like, I always preface that. 205. That's not 205. 206. I think it's 206. 206 is Idaho, I think. But yeah, 100 gifted. I'll get, and that in terms of tattoos I want and or will get. I'll get a bathroom snack tattoo. Like I'll go somewhere and say, hey, this is an emote. I would like you to tattoo this for me, please. I'll get that. I'll do it. Royal City and Ephrata. I stand by. I feel like this might 90 Spokane. Oh, I stand by it. I feel like it's actually, where's Moses Lake? Because of the 206, I think it's Idaho. I would put Idaho before Washington. I'll put it that way. Okay, save $500. Nah, that's I always say. It's always appreciated. It's never required. But that does exist. It exists. As kind of like as a joke. Like, I've done it before where like I've put it at like a number. Like, I don't think it'll happen, but we'll do stuff. So. That's actually a good point. Hold on. We're traveling, hold on. Go all the way back. This is why I'm glad that we have a chat. Spokane's east, so yeah, that makes, yeah, good call. Good. I didn't even think of that. Good catch. If we're going east, then yeah, it's Washington. Good catch, Tones. I didn't even think of that one. It was right there. We could have saved a whole 3 minutes on that if I had thought of that or something like that. Carolina karting. Well, I would assume that means we're in either north or evil. But then that was just a random two. Is 206 then middle of Washington, or is that also an Idaho one? And I'm just forgetful. I can also look it up later. Let's drop down here. What do we got here? Asheville, Columbia, Spartanburg. It is unfortunately probably. Actually, no, hold on. Spartanburg is. I think it's okay. I mean, that confirms it's a Carolina. Well, that doesn't help. You know? I get one bad look at the sign. USC Upstate, Wolford College, so it's... Is there a 585 just here? And I'm... Because it was 585. That's the thing that scares me. Wolford is South Carolina. They're Huskies? Terriers? It's a dog. I know that. I'm worried to trust that it's South Carolina, but I'm pretty sure it's South Carolina. Reviews. Hawklaw fights. Hawkmeg, do you have a spinoff where where you're a lawyer? Because we found Hawklaw. Is that your spinoff, like Harvey Birdman, attorney at law? German college. Pretty. Maybe. Fair enough. I don't want to blow your cover. You might be undercover. I'm sorry that you had to take up shop in South Carolina, though. It's South Carolina. Okay, where is it? Like, I just, like, it's like, I know the monuments. I know if we had rotated somewhere, we'd see it. For a quick and easy DC drop. It is a very, very moving monument. Like, it's a very good monument, and I agree. It's of terms of, like, being mentioned, it is an underrated one. I will agree with you on that. This is just my brain. My brain just, this looks like, hold on, does that say, is that 95? 85. So that's another down here. So Atlanta, South Carolina. I mean, it could technically be on the way to Virginia. It's not the most common thing. It could be. It's not where I thought it was in Virginia. It was Virginia. John H. Kerr Dam. Kerr Lake area, County Line, Kimball Point, Bollocksville. You can't say that in England. Bollocksville. Oh, I hope you live in Bollocksville. Sorry, I'm done. But still, I gotta see something. Welcome to Vance County of Vance County, Vance Refrigerations. So why do I feel like this is actually, why do I feel like this is Virginia? I don't think it is, but why do I feel like it? I can just do this, I guess. For Bollocksville. That's taking up too much time. I'm gonna go, I know it says 85, but maybe the one off the interstate says something better. I mean, Kerr Lake's the thing that's screwing me. No, it doesn't say anything here. You say anything useful? 252, that is a Bama one. Does it go through Bama? 252, I'm pretty sure is Bama, though. I had to guess. Be great if I saw the word Bullocksville. Nope, no, 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 no. Based on that, I want to say we're in Henderson, Petersburg. Hello? They're Henderson, Virginia. See, now I'm... No, wait, hold on. North Carolina. Wrong thing. I picked the wrong state. We're good? Okay, we might have saved it, because that's for... Okay. Find 85 again. And we're just going to look for Bollocksville, because it's the funniest one. Archdale, or, you know, the more accurate Kerr Lake. Honestly, we saw something for North Carolina. I feel fairly okay with it. We're going with it. Oh, so it was Petersburg. Oh, it was for the Virginia Petersburg it was pointing towards. Just, okay. They were trying to be tricky there. We saw around it, though. Anyway. 307 was Wyoming? I believe 307 is Wyoming because 308 is Nebraska. I think 306 is Florida. 309 is I think it's 30. I think it looks like Wyoming. Is that a fair thing to say? Is this looks like Wyoming? This looks. I would say this looks like Wyoming more than it does Nebraska. Welcome to Lusk. Okay. I don't know if I like that name. Oh, here you go. Lusk, Wyoming. All right. We got the 4. Gas, diesel, lodging information. Da 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 da. What are you? 89. I go back. Did that say Vermont? Yes, it did. Oh, that was a little bit closer than I thought it was to be that cavalier. But here we are. actually. No. There we go. Good enough. No, that didn't help me at all. All that for nothing. Begin, right turn, Davis Corner. Don't know why we're naming corners now, but here we are. 44 and a circle. Wait. Okay, that's just the rivets. I thought that was a really weird for a split second, I thought that was the New Mexico shield, and I'm like, that looks not right for New Mexico, and it wasn't. It was rivets. Could be Kentucky, could be Virginia. With that style of shield. .302 is Delaware. Okay. We haven't seen Delaware yet today. I want to verify it by finding another 302 real quick then. Or something. .302. All right, we're back to 49. So no matter what happens, this is last of the day. Okay, Cairo, Illinois, next right. I feel like that means we're not in Illinois. Because it wouldn't say Cairo, Illinois if we were already in Illinois. You know what I mean? Because we're in Kentucky. Because it's right there. Clinton and Fulton. Oh, of course 50 is a damn border. Why wouldn't it be a border? You know? I feel fairly confident. Because here's my thinking. I'm going to talk this out. Because we're here. This is where we are. Actually, go back. Because we're heading southwest. So we're like... It wouldn't say... It wouldn't say Cairo, Illinois if we were already in Illinois. That is a Kentucky sign. We saw it's 0. We're sending it. Woo! Oh, I'm blocking it, but that's not where I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be over here. It was actually over here. But that does mean that we hit 50 on this one. And so we are going to pause this one. We'll save this one once again for next week. Maybe we've been pretty lucky lately with the longer streaks. Like we had like the 60 pluser last week. We had to 49 self-contained today. We have 50 in this one. Cool. No, I'll take that. This is some good geoguessing. Great day, y'all. Thanks for being here.